So now we have a very, very special occasion. For the first time, the ITB Medical Tourism Award, powered by HDI, will be given to a supplier or a destination who has done very well in medical tourism, very innovative and very inspiring. So who will be the winner? The ITB Medical Tourism Award 21 will go to Croatia. Yeah, it's Croatia. So, Croatia, for only a few years, its promotional efforts as a medical tourism destination have brought approximately 100,000 new guests motivated by health, thus amounting to more than 250,000 medical tourists and guests per year. According to the Global Travel and Tourism Competitiveness Index of 2019, Croatia ranks 5th for tourist service infrastructure, 14th for environmental sustainability, and 20 for natural resources out of 140 countries. Several Croatian medical facilities became well known across Europe, and its thermal heritage and natural healing remedies provide a sustainable basis for further health tourism development, being the most attractive dental services, aesthetics, orthopedics, and physical rehabilitation in medical spas. And the members of the jury included ITB, HDI, and ESPA representatives. So we are very happy that we have also Leila again with us, and we also have Csilla with us, and we have Romeo Draghicchio from the Croatian National Tourism Board in Frankfurt with us. So you take the award home with you, you take it to Zagreb with our best wishes. I can't give it to you personally right now because of Corona.
But I'm coming to take it.
You're coming to take it, that's great. So, well, I take it with me. I'm going to sit next to you now. So it will be already very close. So congratulations. Give a big hand to Croatia for their efforts in medical tourism. Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much. Thank you to the jury. I would like to say thank you also in behalf of Croatian National Tourism Board, in behalf of our CEO, Mr. Christian Stanicic, who couldn't be here with us today because in the last couple of months it's a pretty bit difficult to travel between some European country. But so we are very happy, and I would like to say thank you also to our medical staff. They deserve this prize, and so we did lots of efforts in the last year to promote also Croatia as a medical destination. Also, a new organization will set up in this field, and we are also very glad that lots of people are starting to know Croatia as a medical destination. But we are not just a new medical destination. We have also a very long tradition about medical tourism. Also, already in the Roman times, for example, the Emperor Diocletian built his palace where today the city of Split stays, and he built this palace beneath one spring because he would like to cure his reuma. We had also the hygienic society on the island of Hvar in the 17th century. It was like the first step in medical tourism in Europe, and also in the 19th century then spread up this kind of tourism. We had two destinations on the Adriatic. They were promoted as healthy destinations for health tourism, and they are also today very, very important. But we have also very, very good medical staff today, very good education, and also a very good educational system, and they make very good doctors, and all of this made up this. We had about 1 million tourists 2019 before the COVID pandemic. They came to Croatia especially because tourism and medicine. and also health. And from them, 500,000 are coming to Croatia because just of medical stuffs. And so I hope in the next year we will get even more people which will come to Croatia because of those purposes. But I would like also to invite you to come to Croatia, maybe in this summer, but not for medical purposes, just for fun.
Yes, yes. Thank you, Romeo, and congratulations to you and to Croatia to receive this award this year. Thank you also to Csilla to be with us on the jury, and thank you to Leila also to be in the jury. Leila, so thank you to you both as well. So now we are coming to our closing remarks. We have a very good, we love to have this speaker now. He's Dr. Prem Jagyasi. He's from incredible India, and we are very lucky to have him here. He will do some closing remarks and give us a trend analysis in medical tourism. So welcome, Dr. Prem Jagyasi from India.
Thank you, dear Thomas. And let me first put a great appreciation for you, Thomas, for the entire team of Diversity Tourism for such a meticulous arrangement, and Leila from HTI, and entire team from ITB Berlin. And also congratulations to Croatia, and it is one of my favorite destinations in medical tourism. And honestly, the kind of protocol, promotion, policies, and the public-private partnership they have, it's incredible to say that they get the recognitions. So, as I am going to deliver some key trends and closing remarks, what is most important for me to share that is collective opinion. I have been listening to some speeches today, and I think so we all agree on some collective things. And first and foremost is that the impact of current pandemic is not going to be very short term. It's going to be here for long, and travel industry, tourism industry is not going to be the same. So there is going to be a huge change in travel and tourism industry. And in fact, entire tourism board of different countries are going to restructure their policies and ideas and how they are going to redevelop the tourism. In keeping that in mind, I see that there are going to be different short-term and long-term strategies. What we need to develop now, one is definitely very sustainable and viable medical tourism, sustainable that can really hold for very long-term, and viable, reasons I say that because we need to make sure that every penny invested in a marketing or any effort of medical tourism is recovered and it's not burden on the patient. That could be done by integrating more wellness into medical tourism or integrating more medical into a wellness tourism. And I'm going to discuss a little more about that. But collectively, the feedback from every industry player is that the COVID period is a great time for all of us to re-strategize, for us to think about what we didn't do right in medical tourism industry and how we can do lots of things in a right manners, in a right way. And it's a perfect time for all of us to come together. And for that reason, I put great effort for you to put this kind of event, this kind of activities. Also a point to tell you that medical tourism is not on halt. Just to tell you that at this moment, no one is able to travel, but medical tourism is not halt. You would surprised to know that every week around 2.4 million surgeries are being cancelled if there is a lockdown in any country. And because the patients are not able to travel, there is a easily $50 billion business which is on hold. And pandemic has already impacted, 49% of diabetic treatment, 42% of cancer treatment, and even 30% of cardiovascular treatment. More than 38% of cancer surgery are postponed. So if you look at the amount of conditions right now, the demand of healthcare, it is not reducing. The healthcare demand is in fact growing and growing a lot. And in fact, many elective surgical procedures are postponed because of COVID. And as soon as the travel open, the medical tourism is going to see a big boom and big sudden need and sudden demand. So we need to be prepared for it. We need to be ready for it. And I think so this is a perfect time for us to look into all these objectives and look into how we can actually work in a more sustainable medical tourism. So coming to a very important point, which I said earlier also, we need to have more integration of wellness into medical services and global healthcare services, and as well as more medical integration in wellness resorts and wellness hotels. So now the patients are not going to stay in crowded hotels anymore. They are not going to go to roam around in cities after treatment. They are probably going to go and stay in the wellness resort. And those wellness resort needs to be equipped with the medical services, at least a doctor, physician, nurse, or anyone who can help them. So, and also the medical tourism facilitator, agencies, and travel organization need to integrate wellness into their product and give that confidence to medical tourism industry. We need to push people, we need to make them believe that medical tourism is a great industry and that we can only do it when we offer them wellness driven support services. One more thing which we are going to see as a huge impact is the technology impact. And as we already see, this ITB Berlin has launched this incredible virtual event, and we can do networking. There are cafes for meeting, and we can do lots of discussion online, and there are virtual exhibition. Similarly, in medical tourism, lots of virtual things are going to happen. Telemedicine, telewellness are going to take a very important role. There are going to be patient management portal where the patient would love to get every single step information online. Post-operative care mainly will be driven through online tools. And also what I'm sure is that the matchmaking, patients are going to look for AI-driven matchmaking and some of the tool which help them to evaluate proper healthcare physicians, proper healthcare doctors, healthcare destination, and matchmaking is going to play a very important role. We need to understand that medical tourism will be more dynamic after COVID. What do I mean by dynamic? That not all countries are going to give visa easily. There might be cases, then even the superbug will come into picture once again, and the infection diseases and other things are going to come in the picture now after there's such a huge viral impact. So not every country will have a same policy for the foreign medical tourist. And that's why I say that the medical tourism is going to be a dynamic industry moving forward, and lots of rules, regulation will change. However, if you are in medical tourism industry, if you're a facilitator, or if you're a company or a hospital, there is no point to worry about it or hold your marketing activities. Just make sure you're doing more sustainable and viable marketing activities. And probably in last 1 minute, I would just tell you a few suggestions that if you are in a medical tourism, you could do a little more people-driven activities. Because COVID has taught us the importance of the relationship and people relationship and partnership. And your product and offering needs to be more flexible. We know that anytime any patient's travel could be on hold or could require different arrangements. So flexibility is required. Your pricing structure needs to be revised again. The entire process of customer service has to be reworked. So some of these things will be a huge trendsetter. And if I had to summarize in a probably one sentence, I would say that medical tourism work on short-term strategies right now just to weather this period and keep your long-term strategy intact. I would be happy if there is any question or any point.
Okay, thank you so much, Prem, and thank you to India. Yes, the cafes are open, so if you have questions to Dr. Prem, Jagyasi, or to us, we are all going to the ITB Medical Cafe now. In the different corners we have there, and you can meet us all there. We can talk, we can discuss. Don't forget the HTI networking lounge we have starting now or at 5 o'clock, so we all can meet and network there. So we hope you have you there with us. So thank you for listening to us the last 3 hours here. I hope we could give you some important information about medical tourism, what's the future of this, and the COVID pandemic with this. And so thank you to Csilla being here with us today from the European Spas Association. Thank you to Leila from HTI. Helping us with the HDI roundtable here. Thank you to Romeo, and congratulations again to Croatia. So we and Rika, I want to say thank you. And
yeah. Yes, I also have to say thank you again in the name of ITB Berlin, in the name of the ITB Virtual Convention, and in the name of Messe Berlin. And this was our medical tourism track, and I hope you enjoyed it. It will be available on demand. So if you missed it, you can see all of the sessions once again. And thank you everybody for being here, and thank you for your engagement. Thank you.